Welcome everyone to the Real Whovians cast. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Connor. What's up, Connor?
Hello.
All right. So, what exactly happened with the Doctor Who leaks today or yesterday?
In Amazon Prime US, something happened where, by accident, seemingly, the Kablam episode was replaced by the Witchfinders.
Okay. And they didn't change the closed captioning, though, right?
They didn't change the closed captioning, which was apparently quite funny. But many people have seen the episode now.
They have.
Yeah, but we're 3 days out from it.
Have you seen it?
I haven't seen it, no.
Is there a way to see it?
Doubt it.
Did the people that see it do videos on it?
No, but I have seen a few reviews of sorts.
Okay. Did they like it?
One said that it's very Smith. It's a very Smith episode.
Matt Smith?
Yeah, Matt Smith. Another said that it's quite traditional. It's a bit like Kablam. It's not really Chibnall's vision. It's more just like normal Doctor Who.
But it's not written by Chibnall.
No, it's not written by Chibnall. Another one said that there is a lot of focus on her being a woman.
Okay.
So and Alan Cumming is very campy and very caricaturish in it. He's not actually that amazing.
What?
Yeah, I know.
Wait, what? How could that be?
I know.
We said that we were all waiting for this episode. We heard that it's probably going to be the best of the season, that they held it back for a reason, right?
I would put it down to the writing. I think that Alan Cumming has been told to play King James I like an absolute buffoon. And it's just not. I don't know. I guess it just doesn't work for him.
Oh my god!
It's a bit of a letdown in terms of his casting and the impact that he actually has.
But doesn't he appear again?
Not sure at the moment.
So it was like David Warner in Cold War?
Yes.
Oh my god! Oh. Are you kidding me?
He's a little bit wasted. He's not as great as we would expect him to be.
Oh crap!
Is he okay? Is he not great really only because of the writing? I mean, I'm having trouble thinking that he's not great because of him. Like, I'm having trouble. No, it's got to be the writing, though.
Yes, it is the writing. It's always the writing.
He's done phenomenal stuff.
Yeah.
They chose him to be a doctor. But when he found out that it was 10 months, he said no. They obviously thought highly of him to believe that he could be a doctor.
Very rarely is it the actor. Very rarely. Like 1 in a million times is it the actor. It's always the writing that leads to... Even Jodie Whittaker is bad because the writing.
Let me get this straight. You have somebody like Alan Cumming being written by a rookie?
Pretty much.
God.
So it's like a hot dog vendor who never wrote anything in his life and just served hot dogs, basically writing the Doctor Who episode, having no idea how to cash in on the nuances and the talent of Alan Cumming. And they just gave him this thing, and oh my god, Connor.
Which makes me, which I've said before, I wonder if they kept her but had somebody else be the showrunner, if she could have been any better.
What are you gonna say, Connor?
I'm trying to.
I can't believe he screwed this up with Alan Cumming. I can't believe that he didn't do the episode himself or had some strong writer when you have somebody of that caliber on the show. Just like if you had Patrick Stewart or even when I had Ian McKellen, I loved it. Moffat did it. But Jesus, how could you screw this up? So in other words, if this episode, hypothetically, is not the episode everybody was looking forward to, that they pushed it back and they're like, this is the episode of the season. So now, if we don't like it, what the hell do we have left? And are they going to be amazing? He was in the trailer of all the actors. They waited to the end to show him.
I can't believe best for last, but the problem is the best sounds like it's going to suck balls.
So the best isn't the best. So then what do you do? So what was the strongest episode of this season so far?
Probably Rosa.
Jesus. Are you kidding?
No.
Oh my God. Are you afraid? I'm afraid. Oh my God, dude.
Not particularly, because Rosa was a step in the right direction from my point of view anyway.
And I love Demons of Punjab. I thought that was the best one. Wow. All right.
In fact, actually, that's just one review. From what I'm looking at here on this forum, where a lot of people have seen it, Alan Cumming actually, well, to quote, chews up the scenery.
He's obviously the villain, right?
Which is about as much praise as you can give any actor to say chews up the scenery. That's brilliant. That's amazing.
Who was the one who said a negative review?
Someone just a random person on this forest said.
All right. We're gonna see, because I don't know, man. One review saying, I don't know, man. We got to be open-minded.
It's a bit like Doctor Who TV this year have been fairly negative as well about
what's
things.
That about?
Yeah, it's been a bit of a damp squib.
They never are negative about that. Are they negative like they are now?
They kind of, they haven't been before, but they're just kind of like not that invested in it.
Is it that they're not invested, or that their site is headed in the wrong direction? I mean,
the only truly great review that Doctor Who TV have given this year is Kablam.
Wow.
And Rosa.
Ooh, that's sad.
Wow.
Rosa as well, I guess, can be another one that they gave a good review. But the one that I've read that's truly stood out to me is them saying that it's actually pretty great. It's Kablam.
And a lot of people that were in retail did not like it. All right. Anything shocking happened in this episode, or we don't know?
She gets drowned because she's got a screwdriver.
Oh boy, really? Does she survive?
She drowns and then Yaz has to bring her back?
Well, because it's a witch trial, so obviously to find her with the screwdriver. So
does she die?
No.
She almost gets drowned.
Yeah.
And somebody saves her.
Well, Phillip told me about that. Phillip.
Yes.
Where did you hear about the doctor getting drowned because she's got a screwdriver?
Oh, that wasn't real. That was me mucking about.
You suck. We don't put any shit on here.
But you know, it's not unfeasible though. Think about it. It's not unfeasible. If they see her waving around a technology they don't know of, they're going to think she's a witch, ain't they? They're going to try and drown her.
But you didn't see the episode, though. You don't know.
Hang on.
It's the feasible thing to me.
Shame on you, man.
Touche.
Right.
Touche.
Here's a Twitter review. Okay, I'm going to read it in full. Hashtag spoilers. Series 11, episode 8 finally dealt with the Doctor being a woman and being patronised and her authority being questioned because she's a woman, which is great. It would be silly if they spent the whole season acting like nothing was different.
Right.
Also, spoilers, Alan Cumming absolutely could not rein it in and was a super gay King James. They didn't even try to hide it. They must have written it this way specifically. He was hitting on Ryan left, right, and centre.
Oh my god.
I hate so many more. I have so many more thoughts, but I can't organise them right now. The witches were super scary. They reminded me of the Sudeika from The Ring.
Oh wow.
Ooh, nice.
Oh wow.
Are they talking about that? Are they
The
talking about?
Ring.
Yeah, that girl. That's all.
Comes out of the well. The woman.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
woman as well. Okay, cool.
Wow.
Okay. Any more comment?
No, that's it.
Okay.
What about the
So
teasers?
Alan Cumming is super gay, apparently.
Yeah, which means that King James was kind of gay anyway in history. But
Yeah, well, we have to remember that King James was actually closet homosexual, so it kind of makes sense why they would cast Alan Cumming.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, he's gay.
Like hitting on Ryan. Oh God, that's gonna be fun.
What about these teasers?
Oh, yeah.
How's it going, Alex?
Yeah, fine. Just made it.
Yeah.
So what's with these teasers, Connor?
Right, let's have a look.
You want me to give it to you? You got it.
I'll find it.
It's on Doctor TV UK.
Yeah. In fact,
We went over before, but I want you to do it because let's do it again.
Off Who TV, huh? Okay, let's have a look at these teasers.
Exodus 22:18, Matthew 22:39.
Well, I don't know what.
I'm not clued up on the Bible.
Yeah,
I mean,
okay.
so,
We'll get back to that one. Go ahead.
probably number 2 is King James, isn't it?
You may prostrate yourself before me. Yeah, that's King James.
Right.
Okay.
3, someone takes a bit of a shine to Ryan. King James.
Yeah.
4 is these are hard times for women. If we're not being drowned, we're being patronised to death.
That'd
Is
be
that
one of
the
the-
Doctor?
No,
I
that's,
think that's Siobhan Finneman's character.
Okay.
it could be. Or it could be one of the women of the village saying that.
Okay.
Right.
Funny subtle quote. Why does the lassie speak of commerce?
Don't get that one, to be honest.
Well,
Is King
commerce
James
is
talking
like-
about the Doctor?
No, that would be the villagers saying, why does the lassie speak of commerce? Whatever way to say it. Yeah.
Yeah. Commerce is like where you buy and sell things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Doctor refuses a glass of wine and still has a hangover.
Okay, fair enough.
So she drinks the bottle? Instead of her drinking the glass?
Number 7 interested me. I wonder if anybody got any ideas on this one.
I know this one. The primary lesson from Danny Pink's second episode is referenced in the third act. It's the whole thing in Listen about fear is a superpower.
Oh,
Don't tell
okay.
me
You know,
she's
the
got
whole,
that now.
Fear makes a companion of us, or so whatever is whole.
Oh, is that when, yeah, I know what you mean. When Clara does that kind of thing with the doctor, the young doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. Okay.
The 2 doctors and both are female. I think the Doctor is like a villager. There's a villager.
Yeah, it'll be one village doctor and then her as well. So, yeah.
Yeah. While we're on the subject of numbers, someone gets a name dropped 38 times. Apparently,
Jodie Whittaker or
apparently it's Jesus.
Moffat?
Jesus gets mentioned 38 times.
Yeah.
Who? Jesus.
Jesus.
Oh, Christ. All right.
Yeah, Christ is exactly right. Okay, yeah.
Look at him. Alfonso's loyalty is rare and pure, and it's only a matter of time before I inevitably let him down. Get let down.
That's King James' main supporter.
His loyalty is rare and pure, and it's only a matter of time before I inevitably get let down. That's King James then, talking about one of his
main supporter.
Yeah.
His main friend or whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
And 11 is he's quoting Quentin Tarantino. She's quoting Arthur C. Clarke.
What?
Ryan's quoting probably Quentin Tarantino. Probably. Does Graham have anything to do in this episode? Because it seems like Ryan.
I've not seen him anywhere to do with this episode.
No, he's in one. He's in one of the promo photos. You can just barely see him behind the doctor. He's there.
Right, that's good.
Yeah, he's in there.
So 3 episodes. This is the third, and then we got 2 more left, and then we have a special.
I'm intrigued by that Tarantino one.
What is it to do with what is Tarantino? Tarantino, like you know that one with what was that guy?
Wait a minute. What was the first one again?
Exodus 22:18, Matthew 22.
Is that what they quoted in Pulp Fiction? Wait.
No, I think.
No.
Hold on. What was the Bible verse that Samuel L. Jackson quoted? Say it again. Wait.
Well,
wait.
I've got the answers here. Exodus 22:18 is "Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live."
Okay, that's a line. Yeah.
Matthew 22:39 is, and a second, what? You shall love your neighbor as yourself.
Oh, so it's kind of like bringing them all together to be good to each other at the end of the episode.
That Tarantino thing, I think.
I think it's from Pulp Fiction. A line from Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I've just tried looking up on it. I haven't seen anything, so I have to look into it.
Yeah.
Okay,
so we can't answer that really. But yeah, that's it.
Thou shalt suffer a witch to live. That's what Matthew Hopkins said in history anyway. So that's.
So what do you guys think? You guys think you're gonna like the episode? I mean,
I want to.
Well, everybody wants to, but
yeah. Besides what's been said about it, I'm still going to go into it and think, okay, this is going to be good.
I'll see. To be fair, I don't know yet.
If it's that bad, I'm going to watch Monty Python about 25 times on the Holy Grail.
I mean, before you told me the reviews, I kind of was looking forward to this episode, like of all the episodes. This was the one. Now I'm a little doubtful of what I'm going to expect. So,
well, I would, but I thought to myself, you know what? Don't listen to the review. Watch it for myself and see how I cope with it.
I mean,
I don't think we'll get truly standout Doctor Who this year, unfortunately. Apart from
God, why not? How could you do this, Chibs?
Do you know what? I'm going to give Chibnall the benefit of the doubt, and I think it's because he's trying to find his feet.
Yeah.
You know what? Look down, son of a bitch. Look down. Jesus.
Hang on. You know what you say he's trying to find his feet? He did 42. He already knew how to write Doctor Who. I don't know why he.
No, but
he needs to find an audience.
There's a difference between writing an episode like a one-off in a series of someone else's vision and interpreting your own vision into 10 episodes, 5 of which you've written yourself.
I'll give you that. Yeah.
All right. What? His vision sucks. His vision sucks, and he needs to just be. Even though he's the showrunner, he needs to treat it that it's not his. That he needs to put the classic villains in it and just adapt scripts around the classic foes. And stop it with the bullshit because it's obviously not working. But that his rogue gallery sucks. that nobody wants to see anybody again, which is sad.
It's all very well saying put some classic villains in there, but it's depending on how you write it in the first place. And if he's writing as it has been in the season, been a bit wishy-washy.
It's really bizarre because Moffat at his worst could bring someone to angry tears. Like you'd get angry when Moffat was shit. When Chibnall's shit, you're just sort of bored by it.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's an apathy towards it.
So why don't he just do what he doesn't want to fucking do and just do a fucking episode with the Daleks? Maybe it will turn out to be fucking fantastic.
Because honestly,
he's trying to prove himself that he doesn't have to use.
He has to. That's the whole point. Is that there's no fucking thing that he's got to be the one that makes the greatest episodes by not putting one fucking person's villains in it. And let me just use Chibnall Incorporated villains. You're ruining the show.
The Daleks these days, in fact, the Daleks every time could only ever be used for big invasion stories because that's all they do. They
There's
invade.
so much shit they could do with the Daleks that doesn't have to be.
There actually isn't. I mean,
there is so much.
Well,
Like how?
In fact, I've actually tried to think of a decent concept for a Dalek story, and it is actually bloody difficult because all they're good at is invading. All they do is invade.
The only two times they did something with the Dalek which wasn't very invasion-y was in this New Who was Into the Dalek and Dalek. No, those were the only two that they managed to do it without being too much of an invasion thing to it.
Listen, all you have to do is you have an episode, like I said, where we get to see the Daleks interact with, say, the Cybermen without leaders' influence, okay? And how the universe shapes around if there's an accidental conflict or how the Daleks see everybody else, right? So, like, what would the Daleks do if they encountered the Sontarans? Would they go to just kill them? Would they talk? Would they this?
Yeah,
what would
you know what? Do you know why Army of Ghosts and Doomsday is the absolute worst finale in Doctor Who history? Because there's no threat because the Daleks will wipe out the Cybermen, no problem.
Right.
The Cybermen aren't even really that. They're not. One
Dalek could wipe out. They already stated that. But here's the thing. Then make the villains for the Daleks then.
Yeah.
I mean,
they're so powerful that some Daleks have branched off into their own thing. Just like we used to have the war between Davros.
The Daleks.
We had a war between Davros and the Dalek, the other faction.
Yeah, remember.
I think there still be that in different parts of the universe that they just don't acknowledge. Like the whole ship with the diplomatic Daleks, they're different than, the Daleks that are with Davros. So, like, why don't we see all throughout the universe that the Daleks are at war with themselves, kind of, because there's nothing that's a bigger threat.
It's been done before, though. That's the point, though. It's been done.
Can I just say something?
Yeah.
What happened to the Paradigm Daleks?
They went
they were
picked up and they're now being used by Crayola.
Yeah, but they're not being used with Davros.
They were on the Asylum of the Dalek ship.
Yeah, but in Which is Familiar, I don't think they were a part of Davros's league.
They're not part of Davros's thing, but they're around.
Do we necessarily need Daleks back? We don't really need them.
We do. Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
No, you don't.
No, I actually don't think we do. I don't think. I think actually there is a distinct apathy towards Daleks now.
Yeah,
they may well sell the show and they may well be iconic to the show, but honestly, you could have a series and not one person would say that the Dalek episode of the series was anything other than forgettable.
Listen, here's the reason
because you don't have the right people writing it.
This is why they would work this season, okay? The companions had it easy, right?
Yeah. Yep.
All of a sudden, they don't have to be in the whole episode. They could be at the end of the episode. They could be wherever the thread is. And it could be the companion, like Ryan, who just doesn't really listen 100%, or to show, like, you need somebody like the Daleks to test to see if these companions are really up to snuff. Okay? And it could be a thing where the Doctor doesn't know that the Daleks are there, and all of a sudden she hears. They'll show the visual that she'll just, like, where's Ryan? She'll hear the words reverberate throughout the ship. Exterminate! And immediately they'll do a close-up of Jodie Whittaker's eyes and her mouth like, no! And then you kill Ryan. Wait, let me finish. You kill Ryan. Flat out. Like the whole episode's going one way.
Yeah,
you don't even know the Dalek is on the ship. No, you don't know the Dalek's on the ship. And Ryan dies. Whatever. And it snaps shit in her head like, you know what? I should have fucking prepared them. I should have, I took them to the lightest fucking places possible. They have no idea what the universe is. Whatever. She wanted to kill the Doctor, the Dalek, or whatever. But, and maybe Yaz travels or whatever. Or instead of Graham dying, that he has cancer still probably, it's fucking Ryan. And then it's like, and then you see her leave Graham on Earth, and you don't know if he's gonna fucking turn, if he's gonna be whatever. He's all fucked up. But you need to show the seriousness of the Daleks.
I got you one up. Better yet, you don't hear the Dalek. All right, he doesn't say exterminate. Everybody's going, "Where's Ryan?" And you hear him say, "Go, here I come, here I come." And just as he gets to the door, whether it's the TARDIS or the archway or corridor, you see that famous Dalek blast, how people turn.
Well, I thought they should do that.
And then, here we go. Like I said, you don't hear the Dalek say anything, but you just see him pause, just have that X-ray vision shot from the Dalek's blaster, and then you hear, and you leave it at that, and you cut.
I've said that in an episode when we were talking about the Daleks, they should do something like that, but they have egos. So they have to say exterminate. That's the whole thing. Even though they may give some person seconds to escape, they have to be a bunch of dicks. And they have to be like, exterminate!
But you hear it. You faintly hear it.
It's all well and good saying all that, but they're not going to do that, though. We know this. They're not going to go that far and make it that, fantastic to watch. They're not going to do it.
They got to fucking make the Daleks amazing. They fucking have to. But you know what, though? Here's the thing. To make the Daleks interesting to you, bring Davros into it. And you do something deep with Davros where maybe someone, a rival scientist from a different system that he was aware of, had stolen his experiments to use against the Daleks, and Davros asked the Doctor for help. Or something like crap, or even if Davros gets betrayed by the Daleks and he tries to create a new threat in the universe that's better than the Daleks or something. Like
I've got one there. You said about Davros, right?
Yeah.
We've never seen him. What he said in Genesis of the Daleks is that take this virus and crush it with his finger.
Yeah.
Right, and wipe out everything in the universe. Why have we never seen that?
Because he knows that if he does that, what's he got left to fight for?
Yeah, but why hasn't they shown an episode where he's created it? It's like a bargaining chip.
Yeah, but it's, I don't know. I don't know.
I honestly want to see. I'm telling you, there's so much potential. There's so many things you could do. They could do something, and they could just put the Daleks.
The Daleks.
Yes, and the Centaurans, and a whole bunch. Why not?
The Centaurans, yeah, and the Cybermen maybe, but the Daleks are really one note. They've not had an original story in ages.
Yeah, you're right.
Then pair them with someone else.
Even in the classic series, every episode that they did, apart from maybe Remembrance, was an invasion.
Yeah.
Then you have them go to a planet that the Weeping Angels are on, and then there's a freaking shitstorm.
They destroy the Weeping Angels.
Yes.
But still, you really don't think that we should never see the Daleks again, really?
Unless you can write a story
but
it's very hard. It's very hard to write an original story for them because, like Connor says, they're very one note, two note sort of thing. It's either war stories or manipulation stories.
they're boring.
The same goes for the Sontarans, as we know of today. They're not very good because they just play for jokes, mate. They play for jokes now. The Sontarans.
Yeah, actually, that's the point.
But that's why you change the clone batch and make them friggin' like not stupid.
One villain they need to bring back that
Whatever
would actually be pretty brilliant if done well, if executed right. The Autons.
Yeah, but then again, Connor, that's also they rely too much on plastic or things like that. It has to be a story where they're surrounded.
Yeah, but the thing is that with the Autons, you could almost kind of give them something extra, so maybe they don't have to rely on plastic.
So they go on.
Why don't you do an episode where a big classic villain kidnaps fucking Davros and the fucking Daleks lose it? And they're fucking destroying everything. They don't know where he is.
We know for a fact that here and there, the Daleks don't even care a toss about Davros every now and then.
They do because they know his brain, he can create something better. If Davros was kidnapped, they would fucking go after him. Like, so all of a sudden the Doctor's seeing like planets like fucking getting blown up. Like what the hell? So the Dalek activity spiked because somebody screwed with the Daleks by taking their fucking creator. And he's got to find Davros because they're going to destroy the whole fucking universe. They're going to go nuts, because they're all over the place. They're replicating quicker. They're doing this. They're doing that because they got to find Davros. So they're just wiping everybody out till they get to him.
What she needs to face is a godlike entity that is hard to beat. Daleks is just to a penny, same as the Cybermen. But give her a villain that is so hard to beat that she's got to put a whole essence into it to try and defeat the enemy, and someone gets killed along the way.
The Fendrick.
Then you throw the Valyard into it.
Yeah, how about the Fendrick?
Throw the Valyard into it. Throw the Valyard into it.
Well, why the Valyard? I mean,
because that's her.
Yeah, but the Valyard what? It's another
the Valyard is the future.
That's her. That's an iteration of her. Doesn't mean it's a world-ending thing. Need something a bit more bombastic than the Valyard.
What about who? The Great Intelligence?
We tried him. Look what they've done with him.
No, he doesn't know what he's doing. First of all, Moffat with him. He's like, everybody don't know who the Ronnie is, but they know they don't know who the Great Intelligence is.
Can I just say something? How about the Black Guardian? Because we haven't seen
one more appearance.
That would be a good pull.
But you don't know it's him until the end.
One more appearance is supposed to be the Black Guardian.
Because the whole notion is he manipulates. How about this for an idea? He manipulates one of the Doctor's companions into thinking that they're trying to kill him.
Yeah.
And then, of course, all the way through, you don't know it's the Black Guardian. And then at the end, and then at the end, while everybody's they're still wondering who the hell is this doing all this. Nobody, and as they all walk away, nobody notices the Doctor's or whoever's reflection didn't dissipate fully from whatever they were against. They start laughing in one voice, and as the face turns, that's when the voice changes, and the reflection turns into the Black Guardian.
Yeah, that could work.
I got a villain. Captain Jack Harkness. No, I'm not fucking. I'm dead serious.
What's he gonna do? Bum her to death?
He is going to be because something happens and the doctor has to whatever, and it's something is connected to him and his past or his thing, and he's on the opposite side.
Jack won't turn against the Doctor.
No way. Exactly.
Especially because Jack actually owes the Doctor quite a lot for his current.
I know.
He's not dead because of the Doctor.
Right.
He's not dead because of Rose. You know, it's.
Then you gotta have somebody. First of all, she's having it too easy. This is getting boring because it's too easy. It's the easy level. Okay? Nobody wants to see the easy level. I told you they should have threw the kitchen sink at her in the first damn season. Then in the second season and third season, you want to experiment and have some down to earth historical episodes. Okay, but the first season, she can't even have a chance to breathe. Everybody's coming gunning for her. They needed to do that, and they didn't do it. And what happened is they promoted it like it's the greatest thing ever, and it's not. And that's why everything is falling apart with the merchandising, because they didn't get into it. They didn't plan it. First of all, you don't just plan a season. You don't just it's a whole thing. You got to think in your brain. Everything that you create in the episode, you have to be able to market it for the audience, for the fans.
Only things I've seen they've been able to market is the creature from
Pating.
Yeah,
but the thing is, you got to treat it like a comic book, like your Marvel Comics creating a universe of things that people are going to buy the action figures, put on fucking birthday cakes and fucking in the magazines, and this is a marketable. This is a show that has lasted 55 years. You need to create something that's reoccurring. You need to create something that they want to buy. I don't want to buy a shirt that says, "Oh, brilliant." That's boring.
Oh, jeez.
No, I'm serious. I'm trying to buy stuff. Every day I look at Amazon, hoping that there's something cool for this season, right? And it's all women clothing, and I'm like, I can't buy that, and I can't buy. What the fuck? And there's nothing appealing for the fans to buy. There isn't. This is a dud season. This is the worst. Listen, this is the lower season of all the seasons put together of New Who. It's the one on the bottom. It is. It doesn't matter if some episodes are better than others. It's on the bottom. So you need to change that. You need to, and this is the problem. The problem is that supposedly that's not going to change, because supposedly the episodes were all written at the same time. There's no room for improvement. There's no room to change what went wrong, because you're going to be repeating the mistakes by just filming whatever was written. And you're not going to do it differently. And we're going to get a whole other season of Yaz's assessment files with these bullshit things, and they're going to run it into the damn ground. This is why you don't do 2 seasons in back-to-back writing-wise, because you need to see what you screwed up on. That's why every year I'm like, why don't they just write the episodes early? Now I know why. Because now I see why they didn't do it. Because they need to change things.
Well, merchandise-wise, I mean, so far, you'll get action figures at the best out of the season. Action figures from each store.
What action figures are you going to buy?
We're going to get those 2 aliens from Punjab. We're going to get the Pating. We're going to get possibly...
Where are they? Where are the character designs for the... when are these action figures coming out? Next summer?
Probably after the season's done, then. Because
I don't think so.
I don't know.
I don't think they're going to put them out. I don't think so, because I think they're going to say, "Oh, this didn't work. We're not even going to make action figures of this."
Because action figures are too guyish, and we want
No.
We want to address things for the girl.
That's not what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, they're going to feel. I'm going to tell you something. There's a reason why Jodie is out there defending Chibnall to the end all the time lately. She's seeing the criticisms. He's seeing the criticisms. Maybe he's sensitive and it's bothering the shit out of him. all these criticisms, and he don't know what to do, and then all these people are sticking up for him. Well, you know what? Then change
I lost my violin, but I think I hear strings breaking.
It's funny how when he was young and he had the glasses on and he's on this show and I saw the clips, him bashing the shit out of stuff, right? But when people do it to him, he probably can't take it. But then you know what? That should make you a better writer to improve and listen to people and do something different.
Yeah, but remember, first off, he was what's the word I'm looking for? Applauded for Broadchurch, whichever season you like.
This isn't Broadchurch. This isn't Broadchurch.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say.
Right sci-fi or go home. Look, sometimes we do jobs and sometimes we're in over our head, right? So either you become a fucking master of it and you fucking do it better, or you leave. But you don't do a half-ass job. So he's got to do Series 12 as a big improvement. He's got to step in, and you know what? If he has to take those scripts and throw them in the garbage, like Moffat did, then throw them in the garbage and start it again. Work under pressure, then if you have to, because you cannot do the same season next year. People are going to go ape shit. You don't think so, Connor?
Yeah.
The same shit. They're going to go nuts.
Yeah, I would probably agree with that.
What you're saying is you should change the tone of Doctor Who for next season.
Absolutely.
It's too light this season. It needs to be a bit.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
In fact, I'll give you one up. He should make the Doctor a little cocky, thinking that she's all that maybe, and then get knocked on her ass.
But because it's a female Doctor, they're not going to do that.
Oh, come on. It's the Doctor. Just stop it with...
He's right, because it's the female Doctor. They don't want to put the risk of making her look bad.
But
that's the whole point. They want to make her look tough and give her easy enemies.
See, that's the thing. They complain that they make it like, oh, it's just a Doctor, doesn't matter gender, but then they want to act like she's a female, and they don't want to give her shit. That's not right, though.
Well, they want to go soft on her.
They can't. They're going to ruin the show. They're going to ruin the show.
Because they want...
Then regenerate her into a man again. Because this is getting stupid now. Why is she getting served and catered to? Because she's a female. She should be treated equally like the other Doctors. Throw shit at her.
They can't do that because then
they can.
There's a chance of her looking bad, and they don't want the SJWs will get pissed off.
So they would rather fucking be embarrassed as the worst fucking showrunner in history with the fucking shittiest script? No, they wouldn't.
That way.
That's what's happening now, though. That's what's happening now.
But then he has to me. All right, Chibnall. You're watching this? I hope so. No, I'm listening to me. Let me tell you something. It's the weirdest thing. And I'm not saying he's watching it because we're great. I didn't say we're great. I didn't say any of that. No. Listen to me. Chibnall, okay? Do me a favor. Look at every single YouTube video from a wide variety of people that are watching your season. And I want you to watch it for weeks, and I want you to see the overall consensus of the people. I want you to do your homework. I want you to go to Facebook pages. I want you to go to Tumblr, Twitter, Instagram, Google+. I want you to see every effing meme that bashes the shit out of you and everything else. And I want you to take it all together as a nice fucking input and say, why is 90% of the people turning on my program? And then I want you to educate yourself, and I want you to fucking learn. Then I want you to watch yourself and picture that yourself is telling you that you fucking suck and go F yourself. And I want you to take yourself out of the equation. I want you to look at your younger self that had the balls to bash the shit out of Doctor Who and see that same shit karma is happening to you. So what do? You want to fucking poop? You don't quit. You don't quit. You say, you know what? I'm going to show them all how fucking good I am. And you fucking write shit. Or you make your writers do their own shit. And you put out the best fucking season ever. Fuck that. This was the rules for Series 11. No fucking Rule Series 12. Daleks, Cybermen. Fuck that. And you know what? You challenge yourself. You say to yourself, well, why was Russell T. Davis able to put out 13 plus a Christmas special and do Torchwood and do Sarah Jane and make Pancake? It's like, and I'm joking because you know what? He did fucking everything. And then even Moffat did a goddamn fucking movie and Sherlock. And what is he doing? Just Doctor Who. So obviously, he should see that he's doing something fucking wrong and he needs to correct it. So what is he going to do? He's going to let your writers that are experienced, get them in there, get Gatiss in there, let Gatiss do whatever the F he wants to do. If he wants to bring back the fucking Sea Devils, God bless you. If he wants to do a 2-part fucking Ice Warrior story, God bless you. He wanted to redesign the Ice Warriors. Remember that? He's been dying to do it. Let him do it. Give Gatiss an incentive to fucking come back. Welcome his ass back. Get all the people. Get people from the classic series. Get whatever. Let them do their shit. But do an overall connecting story arc. Okay? Do it as if this is a goddamn fucking epic quest, some shit. And you make it fucking serious. When you make it serious, you make the threat level serious. Then you got the fucking merchandising. Then you could do the fucking trailers. They're like, oh my god, like we do with fucking Pandorica and shit. Make their mouth fucking water. Right now, I'm thirsty and there's nothing to drink. And I'm watching Doctor Who and I'm like, I think I'm gonna leave the episode and go to the bathroom because you know it's like a thing where like. People just on their phones while Doctor Who is on. It's getting dull and boring. You're failing. You're fucking it up. Fix it. You're going to go down in history as the guy that fucked up Doctor Who. 55 years, it's going to be only 56. Fix this shit.
You know what?
Fix it.
There's no rule that you can't put in new creations into the show. That's fine. You can do that. But you're right. You should mix it up with a bit of classic just to keep the people, you know, wanting more.
You killed fucking Ryan's fucking grandmother, right?
Yeah.
Throw a pair of balls and fucking kill Ryan. And the doctor can't. Just fucking do something dramatic. Do an Adric thing. Do a fucking Adric thing. Kill Yaz. Do something like where the doctor has to take shit seriously. Or the serious threat level.
But it'll be too soon for that to happen within the
Why?
season.
This season. Do it next season.
Okay,
next season. Do something crazy. You know what you do? You know what to do? Fucking one of the classic foes is fucking extinct now. Complete. A villain wiped them out. Fucking done. Done. Never coming back. Do that. Do some crazy shit. Tie stuff to Moffat's time. Bring back the fucking Meta-Crisis Doctor. You know what? The Meta-Crisis Doctor fucking lost his shit. David Tennant. He's battling fucking Jodie Whittaker. You know, and Rose Tyler is with Jodie Whittaker. And then you know what? He gets a regeneration. And you know what he does? He becomes a fucking bearded, evil-ass Matt Smith Doctor. That's like, oh, shit. And then it's Mr. Clever versus fuck. Make them their fucking mouths water. Drive them nuts. Drive them nuts.
But is it easy to sort of like have a season where it's constantly bam, 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 all the way through?
I'm going to explain something to you. Remember how for years we were saying how fucking great it would be? It would be the greatest shit ever if they had a fucking multi-master story. Remember that? We were saying how fucking great this would be, right? The moment they did it, it was the greatest fucking shit ever. The greatest shit ever, okay? I fucking loved it, all right? It's memorable. I could fucking watch it all the fucking time, right? Just them bouncing off each other, Michelle Gomez and fucking John Sim. I fucking love that shit. I love the dialogue. My mouth waters. I see fucking Peter Capaldi open up his fucking heart to the master John Sim. And then the master's just like fucking spitting in his face, basically like, I didn't hear a word you said. It's fucking amazing. That is the best shit written, okay? Where the fuck was that all this time with Moffat? In the end, you pull it out of your ass, and that's the whole thing. Chibnall, get fucking busy like that. Units, the fucking villains. They're done. They don't fucking even trust the doctor anymore. They don't want to protect. Do something crazy. Do something crazy. Make her get mad, maybe. Remember when fucking Matt Smith got fucking pissed? It was the fucking greatest shit when it was A Good Man Goes to War. I love that shit. I love him fucking abusing the shit out of the villains. I love that. The TARDIS showing up. They're scared. They gotta fucking help out the doctor. They owe him and shit. That was amazing. Fucking amazing. He had Rory because there was no... They didn't give a shit. The main thing was Amy. They didn't give a shit. Rory was serious. The doctor was fucking blowing up everything. Holy shit. That was fucking the best. Where is that?
So are you saying that?
Time Lord Victorious. He didn't give a fuck. That was great.
Yeah, so you're saying that Jodie's season is small scale. It doesn't have an expansion to it.
Small scale? This is like fucking kindergarten small scale. This is terrible. Look at Patrick Troughton. Look at the War Machines. Holy fucking shit about that. Remember that?
Yeah, Enemy of the World.
Yeah.
I mean, holy shit. Right?
Mm-hmm. I can see what I can see what you're saying. It just seems there's so much more that can be done to it this season, but I don't know.
Even look when fucking Colin Baker fought the fucking Valyard. My fucking mouth dropped when I found out that was the doctor. I was like, holy shit. No, seriously. Even fucking Sylvester McCoy, the fucking Curse of Fenric.
Yep.
And then he's fucking talking to Ace, and he's a dick. And I'm like, oh, shit! Fucking love that! And then he had to break her spirit, and she was like basically like, fuck off! Like, no, I'm gonna do it, you and shit. She had to take a fucking dip in the water, and she was okay. That shit, I put that shit on a fucking cake. That shit was great. That shit was great. But he was part of the villains club, and he wasn't a villain. Like, oh shit, the Dark Times. What the fuck happened in the Dark Times? What did you fucking do, Doctor? Oh shit, all these villains know your fucking real name. What the fuck did you do? That was exciting. Okay.
Yeah.
That was exciting. That's what you need to fucking do, man. You need fucking, my God, man, the parting of the fucking ways. Fucking whole timeline changed in the future. He was fucking done. Rose had to step in there, absorb the time. That's fucking great. Capture the magic, fucking utopia. Sound the drums, last of the timelines. Holy shit.
Yeah, those
Even
three were
human nature. That was fucking great. He got pissed off. He was throwing him out airlocks and everything. That was great.
Yeah.
Make it fucking serious. Stop the fucking jokes. Something serious. Now she's fucking dead serious. You don't have to make it a fucking comedy lately. Show the fucking importance of it. Remember how we felt inside when you seen these fucking episodes? You got fucking excited for fucking Doctor Who?
Yeah,
You fucking running. I remember fucking running home and shit. I couldn't fucking wait to get home and shit. I remember fucking changing my whole fucking thing around so I could see Doctor Who. Like, I can't work with Doctor Who on. I would work double shifts and shit. Watch that shit. Are you crazy? You need to make it where people fucking fuck the DVR. Fuck the fucking overnight view. We need to watch that shit live. I can't see it taped. You need to fucking put that shit where it's so serious that you just fucking can't wait to see Doctor Who, man. Where is the fucking passion, Philip? Where's the fucking passion right now?
I mean, they're trying, but it's because they got to pander to a younger audience. They can't go.
Remember when fucking Moffat, when him as showrunner, they do a fucking episode where a fucking bird that probably could shit on your head and do nothing, a bird fucking killed Clara. A fucking raven. And they turn that shit into fucking something amazing. Holy shit. And then he's acting like a dick to fucking Maisie Williams. Like threatening her and shit. That was great. When he's faced on Rassilon, he's like, get the fuck off Gallifrey. It's like, oh shit, come on. Tell me you didn't get fucking...
That was a bit rubbish.
No, come on. Aunt Connor, come on. That was fucking amazing when he did shit like that.
What?
Even
In
this-
Hellbent?
No, but when he's talking to, like, Rassilon, like, fuck off. Like, get off the planet. There was some serious shit in there.
That was dumb. That was dumb. I
He's
hated
dumb.
that.
That
He's
was
dumb.
because there was
I'm
no.
not saying the episode as a whole. I'm saying in general.
In general, that was a bit. Well, the Rassilon part with
Rassilon part.
that was dumb because in a way there was no way you're going to tell the biggest Time Lord in history to fuck off and get off the planet. No way.
Because they all know, listen to me, they all remembered who fucking saved them countless times and who's been a dick that was sitting in the crypt for fucking, I don't know how many thousands of years, because once he used up his regenerations, they just connected his fucking brain patterns into the fucking body and he wasn't able to regenerate until the Time War, and then they gave him fucking regenerations, and then Rassilon was back. But they knew he was a fucking dick. That's why he stood in the fucking crypt for so long. And now he came out of it and he has regenerations, and now they're like, yeah, he's a dick again. He's out.
No, but when he was Timothy Dalton's Rassilon, that was a Rassilon that I could say, yeah, that was a good one. When it became Donald Sumter, it was
But even before that, in Five Doctors, they talked to him fucking, and he was just, his body was lifeless, but they were connected to his soul, like his big technology, where he's just sitting there. He has no body. He's decorporated, but it's still him because it's Time Lord technology.
yeah.
And it's not like our definition of a ghost. It's their technologies. They're able to connect to him.
I know, but what I'm saying is the Hellbent Rassilon was a pale imitation of.
Well, he sucked. First of all, they should have just got Timothy Dalton. And if they couldn't get Timothy Dalton, then they shouldn't have used Rassilon.
Yeah,
they should have used somebody else. So that I don't agree with that choice. Also, like, you know, I agree with you. But you know what? We had Rassilon. We had no choice. That was the guy. But this is what I'm saying. It's like, look at these episodes that you could talk about that you love. You know, this shit was great. And you know what I'm talking about. That even you had, Doc. But we don't have that now. You see how passionate I am talking about these episodes?
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm supposed to be passionate talking about, there's this handkerchief monster that is a timeless child, and so they stole an idea from Russell T. Davis that the Time Lords wanted to discorporate themselves from their physical bodies, and now they're fucking sheets and they're handkerchiefs, and they took that idea and they did it in their own spin, and they actually showed a race that did that, and it's boring as fuck, and they're powerless because they don't have a body, and they have the cloth that can choke somebody out, but it sucks. And even the Patang, she don't know. She's been around for like 2020 years, and she's never encountered the Patang, ever, not once. Never heard of them. No, that's crazy. That supposedly the Doctor's been to every planet twice.
But no, but you have to understand that she might cover around the universe, but she can't have seen everything. And there's a reason why we got these new inventions in Doctor Who, because they kind of expand it beyond like Daleks and Cybermen and
Why don't we create a storyline where even though she's regenerated, she's like, but I should have heard of the Stenza, and she starts to research and get concerned because she's like, but I never heard of them. And how could they be taking over 9 solar systems, 9 star systems? How could that happen under my nose without me seeing it, right? And then you find out that when Davros stole all those planets, they put them back in the present time, not in their, or maybe they put them back in their original form, which would have altered the timeline constantly. And them putting them back means that the Stenzas should not exist because they were missing for fucking centuries. So if they put their planet back, then they're going to continue to try to invade like they did before the fucking planet was taken, right? So they're not going to explain, oh shit, she has to stop the race completely so the timeline is intact. And that would make sense. That would be an educational thing that you use, because like, oh, the Doctor fixed it, but he didn't fix it because now that those planets should have just stayed missing. You understand? And now we have ripples going all throughout that could affect the Doctor's timeline. Which means, and the only ripple is that the Stenza should not exist to take over anything, so she has to stop the Stenza completely. And that would have been a good storyline this whole season. You know, because then things are happening. Just like the original intention of the Cracks. It was supposed to be that the fucking vampires in Venice were from another universe, and the fucking, this thing was chasing after them, like it was chasing after the Star Whale and shit, and it was like, what the fuck is that? And even the silence, they never fucking capitalized on that shit, and they changed the definition of the Cracks like 5 times.
Yes,
and then when you went in the Cracks, then you were erased from existence. And then you weren't. You know, and then the River mentioned, I want to watch that episode now again. She mentioned some queen or somebody, the Nether person. Now I want to see who that person. I want to go back and watch that episode. So I want to see. She mentioned somebody, which, you know, Moffat mentions stuff all the time, and then it's never right. So like, even when the Doctor was telling Clara about fucking Nethersphere creating bodies, like they name dropped something because obviously Moffat had intentions of writing something. Even the Minister of War, they name dropped the Minister of War. So obviously Moffat had an idea who the Minister of War was, but they never did anything with it. You could take from any type of person stuff and write episodes about it. Do the Minister of War, Chibnall. There's so much stuff they could do, though. And as a writer, I would love to start writing shit. Connor could write tons of fucking shit. You know, anybody. There's like so much potential. This show could carry on for another fucking 80 years. There's a lot of shit to look at and create. You just gotta be into it. You gotta be passionate about it. But we're losing our passion now.
Sometimes what you write on paper doesn't always come across on screen.
I understand that. I get it. You want to translate your villain, but then you don't have the money, so you got to use a cardboard box instead of. I get it. But wouldn't it be better to spend the money for the fucking villain than for the 5-star hotel that they get to stay in luxuriously for fucking? Oh, while we're here, you know what? Let's do 2 more episodes in this same fucking place because it's just so nice and shit. And let's get the greatest. Let's get the special effects. And you know what the problem is? The special effects are better than usual, but the scripts are not equal to the special effects.
But you're not writing the scripts to equal the special effects. That's a bonus.
But here's the thing: in the past, you had fucking great classic series episodes because they didn't have the money, and they made that fucking thing with bubble wrap, and they made that thing whatever. Now they have the money. And now that they're showing how great the special effects are, people are starting to see how fucking weak the fucking writing is. And it needs to be better. Because what's wooing them is the special effects, and the writing is not wooing them.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, Connor, what do you think?
I just honestly think that the show just needs to be cancelled.
Wow, man. Come on. Dude, I just went on a rant for like 25 minutes. Come on.
I really do. I just don't think.
Man.
I just don't like it anymore. It doesn't. It's not fun. It's bad. It doesn't compete with anything on TV anymore.
Are you saying you don't like it post Capaldi or pre-Capaldi as well?
No, I liked Capaldi.
I don't mean the man himself. I'm talking about the stories that he ran as a Doctor.
He had a great amount of episodes actually. His first season compared to Series 11 was amazing.
Okay, yes, that's true.
I know that not everyone likes it, but it made an impact at least.
You know that if Phoebe Walker-Bridge was a Doctor, it would be the same because they're fucking writing it like shit.
I honestly don't even think that she would.
I don't think that's true. I think, as we said before, that had Phoebe Waller-Bridge have taken the role, she would have made it a lot better than what it is under Jodie.
How could she make it better if the fucking writing sucks?
If she wrote it herself, then
Yeah.
She writes it herself?
she could easily write it herself.
She's a writer?
Yeah, she wrote Fleabag.
Yeah, and she is a bit of a better actress as well. She knows how to announce herself. If you understand what I'm trying to say, she knows how to carry herself in character.
Yeah, pretty
So
much.
you've given up on Jodie.
Yeah.
You the fucking was so fucking even on me about it.
Well, actually, I was pro female doctor.
But you were pro Jodie also.
Yeah, because she was all had to base anything off of. She was chosen.
And now goodbye. Regenerate.
I just think that they could find someone better.
With a bit more balls to their acting skill. Yeah.
What they needed, if they want balls to the character, then they should have had a different screenwriter than Chibnall.
Chibnall just needs to man up. Stay in there, man. This is your first fucking season, man. All right, we get it. We got it. We, fucked up. All right. Fucked up big. Okay.
But still, you've had a lot of first season writers, and they
fucking man up, bro. Man the fuck up.
What they've done here.
Stay in it and man the fuck up and prove us wrong. Fucking man up.
I want episode 10 to finish on a high and go, well, after all that crap that we had before, I want episode 10 to stand out. If it doesn't do that, then I've lost hope in it beyond that. Because
still got the special too.
Episode 10 will be like any other episode this series.
That's what I'm worried about. Though I don't want it to be like that.
Not just in quality, but also in how it's approached. It will not be a finale. It'll just be another bog standard adventure.
So what happens to people just stop talking about Doctor Who now? People
Probably.
stop podcasting about it and just do we throw him under the bus? Do we close down all the Facebook pages? Do we stop promoting the show and let him just be by himself and just see what he does?
I don't blame him though. I just think that the show's it's just lost.
It's mojo.
It's lost out to better concepts. I think is the way of it. Like you've got shows like Game of Thrones, Walking Dead. In fact, the direct comparison to Doctor Who that I can think of that actually I would take these days over Doctor Who any day of the week is Black Mirror.
Black Mirror is good.
It is good.
I would Black Mirror has the same sort of variety and concept as Doctor Who, where it can change episode on episode, and it just does it so much better.
We'll make Charlie Brooker the show running in.
They should actually. Philip, imagine Charlie Brooker as the showrunner.
I can. And you know what? You're right about the diversity of Black Mirror. He can do diversity in Doctor Who in a better way than what we're seeing now. Because what he would write would be so much more believable, more what's the word I'm looking for? Where you're so invested in it a bit more.
Yeah.
No one's invested. This season is uninvestable. It's almost for 5-year-olds and no more than that. I'm not being horrible about it, but it is. It's a bit flim-flam. It's like they're too afraid to go any further than they could with it.
Three writers they need on this show right now, in my humble opinion, that I think could make something worth giving a damn about. Phoebe Waller-Bridge.
Okay.
Jed Mercurio.
Oh, yes. Good
Charlie
one.
Brooker.
Can you imagine the diversity of all that in one season? That would be.
They are three of the greatest.
Actually, 3 showrunners opposed to 1.
Them
Well, no,
three,
but
them
you
three
can
should be given a shot. Honestly, them 3 writers would blow all the others out of the water because, in terms of ratings, in terms of opinion, in terms of anything at the moment to do with TV journalism, they are considered 3 of the greatest writers in TV at the moment. Particularly
Why don't they just get him?
Because they're so busy. Because they've got other projects that they themselves have come up with. They're more invested.
Yeah, they've got their own property, and it's all about availability and money as well.
Which they wouldn't give up for Doctor Who because it's doing so much better than Doctor
Who.
Charlie Brooker wouldn't give up a Netflix show like Black Mirror for Doctor Who.
It could quite accept a writer's post for 1 episode. Yeah, do that.
He was originally going to write for God. I wish I knew which. I wish like he revealed a bit more about that, because he either wrote an episode or he was going to write an episode, but time. He didn't have time. Like his schedule was too full.
Yeah. No availability.
Yeah. I'm going to have a look about that actually, because.
What he did say about, I'm waiting for, because I know he spoke about Doctor, but he slated it a little bit, didn't he? When Jed Mercurio was being interviewed, he spoke about Doctor Who in a way.
Jed Mercurio doesn't really invest in shit like that. He's more like gritty drama.
Yeah.
Sort of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Black Mirror creator Charlie Brooker almost worked on Doctor Who. Let's see.
But I agree with you. What's the boss man name? I've got your name now. Fuck it.
Me?
Yeah, you. Oh, yeah.
You don't know my name? Holy shit!
I'm doing trench all this conversation. I forgot who you were. But
Joe.
All right, Joe. My apologies. I do agree with you about the fact that there's a worry that season 12 might be the same kind of shit that we got in season 11. I don't want that. I'm hoping that Chibnall will read what you said, like we said earlier, that he reads up all the things that people say about it and tweaks it to a point where it becomes a bit more palatable for viewers next year. And if it becomes the same, then it's dead in the water. Because he's got to change up a whole lot of things that has been gone on in this season. It's just not working.
Connor, are they filming now?
No idea.
Is there any information on it or no?
No, there's none.
No.
So when they say they're in pre-production, what does that mean?
Scouting around, looking for places to film, seeing what's available, what isn't.
Okay. When are they going to film? January?
Well, I presume that if they are doing a new season, yeah.
Yeah, about January time, yeah.
But I thought the ratings were through the roof, that they could do another season.
That's besides the point, though.
Connor, is the ratings really good enough?
Yeah, at the moment they are.
But if the ratings are so high, then why is the show not well received?
That's a good question.
Is that just the watchable? That's just it. Is it the watchable ratings, or is it the actual genuine ratings? Because that's the way I look at it.
Oh, you mean how many people sit down and actually watch it, and how many people how many people have the TVs on in the background while it's playing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Because since we're in an age where you can just pick up a phone and watch it on an app, to me, there's a difference.
You know what they need to do? They need to, and I'm probably saying something that's going to probably change everything, but if you basically have it on DVR, and after it's over, they should give you a choice. If you liked it, if you didn't like it, or if you're undecided. So everybody that watches it gets to vote. And
Oh,
that's
you-
like another rating system.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
That's
But it
what,
only comes up. It only comes up if it is recorded that you watch the entire thing, not that you watch it for 5 minutes and then you can give a rating.
Mm-hmm. You
That
gotta watch it all the way
knows.
yeah, because you have to watch it all the way to the end, and then that little voting thing comes up.
It actually knows that you watched the entire
And you can't
thing.
hit the fast forward either.
No,
That's right.
no, but it has to show that you've actually watched it. It played for that minute.
It will record that. It will record that you watched it. By the way, by the timer that you have it on for.
Mhm.
So
That's how you need to tell if it's good or not. And if people do that, they get incentives. Like you could add up a whole bunch of points for the month, and maybe you get like 10% off in the fucking shop of Doctor Who or some stupid shit, whatever.
What would they shop for?
I don't know. Just you got to give incentive for people to rate. You know, you can. You know, people are not going to do it. You got to give them incentive. You got to give them incentive to spend money that they wouldn't spend ordinarily, so you can make money. All right, I think we had a nice, huge cast on Doctor Who.
okay.
We whet everybody's appetite tonight. I think we said what we had to say. Everybody had their. Did you want to add anything, Alex?
Not quite really. What you've just said is I absolutely agree. I don't know what's going to happen with season 12, but they should bring back a classic villain.
Yeah, he's kind of afraid because he's afraid how people, his peers, would treat him. Maybe he's not so much afraid of Doctor Who, but he's afraid of his ability and not doing a classic series.
Well, what's the only classic villains he's wrote for? The Silurians. That's it.
You got the Sea Devils you haven't seen. You've got the Draconians you haven't seen. We haven't seen the Ogrons for I couldn't tell you how, pretty much since
73.
yeah.
Yeah, I put one enemy from Torchwood, the 456. We've never seen them in the Doctor Who episode.
I mean, he's done the cyber. He did
pretty much disappeared.
He did the Cybermen, the Cyberwoman in Torchwood, right?
Yeah, the Cyberwoman.
He did that
That was pretty okay.
All right, he's got his homework to do, Chibnall. I'm going to title this after the number, a message to Chris Chibnall. Maybe we'll see it.
Yeah.
You want me to hold up the sign then?
Just take some constructive criticism. That's all, Chris Chibnall. Chibs. All right.
Chib balls.
Happy anniversary, Doctor Who.
Oh yes, happy anniversary, Doctor.
Happy anniversary, Doctor Who.
55 years.
Come.
There you go. Take care. Bye for now.